Hey book readers, so I wanted to apologize for my last book review. I had a pretty bad cold and wasn't feeling so great. If you don't really know what I'm talking about, normally I'd say that's good, but I just thought it'd be funny to make a recap of the video. So without further ado, so I really enjoyed this book. Here it is. Divergent by Veronica Roth. It was a really good read. I liked the characters a lot. And here's my puppy. It's Mochi. Hi baby, I love you. It's my baby. So the novel begins with Jacinda and her mom and her sister trapped behind the wheel as Cassian drives them back to the Pride. When Will's family of hunters tries to stop them, Tamra, her sister, turns into a... Mochi, you totally ruined it. She turns into a shader, which is so cool. So all of the worries that Tamra was a defunct drunkie... Drunkie? Okay. I'm like, say that 5 times fast. Okay. Defunct. Oh, wow. Now I'm going to say the other word. This is turning out to be a worse review than the first one. So let's just call her a messed up dragon. So now that she's not a messed up dragon, that kind of puts all of the Pride's worries to rest, and she is now their shiny new prize, much like her sister Jacinda. So Sophie Jordan began Vanish with quite a bang. I was really surprised, pleasantly surprised, that Tamra manifested into a shader, and I knew that would change the plot quite a bit and make things very interesting. But oddly enough, I found Vanish to be quite depressing. Jacinda, in the first book was very sassy, or I guess you could say kind of whiny, and this book is, I feel, is a much darker book than Firelight, but it actually made me kind of miss her old feistiness. So yeah, that says something. Everyone in the Pride seems resentful of Jacinda because of, the whole thing with Will, which is understandable because she's putting their whole pride at risk. There were a lot of moments throughout the whole book where Jacinda was just misunderstood and blamed to no end. So as a reader, it drove me crazy. You just want to scream like, no, it's not like that. Jacinda's constantly going back and forth as to whether she can let Will go, much like the first book. But she mourns that Will won't remember why she suddenly left him, and it's because Tamra's a shader and she shaded him. This isn't a huge spoiler in the book, but Jacinda's mom is struggling throughout the whole story. She's battling alcoholism, probably due to the fact that they're once again stuck at the Pride. Also, her daughters have both manifested and are highly focused on, which we learned, is not a good thing, because they expect you to breed your talents into your offspring repeatedly, since they are higher Draki or, more specialized than the other dragons. They're kind of like racehorses. Just something funny I wanted to share with you. I found this little gem. Let me read it to you. I don't have will. I have nothing. Nothing but a frantic need to keep me afloat in the desert of my existence. Wow. Depressed much? She lost some of her edge from the first book, and it makes me sad reading it. The only thing that seems to go right in this book was Cassian. He actually turns out to be a pretty decent guy dude. Except for his father, who is a psychopath. So my favorite line from Cassian: I never wanted to be your friend, Jacinda. That was pretty good. So all in all, did I enjoy the book as much as I did Firelight? Sadly, no, but you know, it isn't really a happy part of Jacinda's life. So, will I keep reading the series? Yes. And I give it, what do you think, Mochi? I know he's been in and out of the clips. So, yeah, if you want to comment on how hilarious that is, yeah, that's fine. But I realize that, yes. I give it 2.5 Mochis. Yeah.